Right, hello again, everybody. Today, whatever time zone you're in, it's night time here currently in New Zealand. We are just going to do a good steady state session. After our piece yesterday, our practice piece, we basically just got to get back on and do some work. Okay, so very simple. It's only 36 minutes. Honestly, the one part is that a lot of people find it hard to sit there for periods of time, but it is periods of time that you need to actually do. Okay, and so if we can break it down some way and make it a little bit more, I don't know, just mentally a bit easier. I always found that was the best way to do it. Obviously, if your coach says, right, you want to do 45 minutes, I always found it was easier to set the clock at 45 and count down, rather than going, right, let's just start, and people would just start and it like ticks up. I don't know, everybody's a little bit different. But that was me. So in something like this, it's just a nice, easy session. It's not too long, it's not too intense. And yeah, it's sort of perfect for the day after sort of something that was pretty intense. So it's basically just, we're going to set intervals variable on the machine. We're going to set the first piece at 14 minutes with a 60-second rest. The second piece will be 12 minutes and it'll have 60 seconds rest. And then the third piece is just going to be 10 minutes and we'll have no rest with no more intervals. So we'll just push that onto the machine. Just really simple. The first one, that whole 14 minutes, we're just going to do it 20, sorry. Then the 12 minutes, we're just going to do it 22. So first one 20, second one 22. So it's just a little bit more freedom, just working that a little bit harder. And then the third piece is going to be 10 minutes, and we'll just break that down into a 4-4-2. And that'll be 20, 22, and then we'll just finish the last 2 minutes at 24 strokes a minute. So really easy, really, really easy and simple, and it'll give us a good time. If we do a good warm-up, we should stay in that zone for the whole period of time, right in our sort of training zone. That's going to get us some really good benefit. And yeah, there's 60-second rest in either of those. So, quick drink, just keep moving through. Really just, it's really just like to put it in there for that sort of drink break and to break it up, you know what I mean? So what it will allow you to do, hopefully, is to hopefully give you a little bit more like intensity at that 20 and a little bit more intensity at that 22, where, if you said, right, we're going to do 36 minutes all in one go, you're going to temper it really steady for that period of time, where hopefully we're going to steady it for 14 minutes, which could potentially be half a split faster, than you would do if you had to do it for 36 minutes. And 60 seconds, it's about a perfect time. Probably could have had a little bit less. Quick drink, wipe the handle, and then we're back into it. So the heart rate will come down a little bit, but not too much that we're sort of, nullifying that consistent, like, aerobic workout. So really simple. Do a good warm-up. I've had a few minutes myself just to get warmed about it. And, we're into it. So go into that select workouts again. New workout, intervals variable. So interval 1, we're just going to do on time. So change that first time setting to 14 minutes. And then go to that rest period. And just press 1 minute. Then press the OK. Our second period is going to be 12 minutes with a 1 minute. So you can just leave that, press OK. And then the third one is we take that time down again. It's 10 minutes. We could probably just leave the 1 minute on the end of it, and then press no more intervals at the end of it, and we're ready to go. Okay, simple as that. Good way to use some of the functions in the machine. We've done it before. If you're just tuning in, learn how to use those variable intervals, because then it allows us to do different timed pieces without having to I guess without having to think too much. Where yeah, if you have to do like a 3 minute piece and a 2 minute piece and a 1 minute piece and you've got a break in between, you can set it on this type of thing, and it's really easy to do, rather than actually just setting like a 10-minute workout and then trying to figure out when you're working, when you're not, and it allows you to get good feedback in the memory as well. So, right, we are ready to rock and roll. Make sure the machines are nice and clean, nice and smooth running. Got to keep this beautiful gold erg in check. So, right, here we go. So just tick it along at 20. Start pushing the intensity a little bit and focusing on our technique and rhythm. That's what we'll be doing today. Right, are we ready? Rope. These sort of sessions as well, you could play around with your drag factor. If you haven't watched the video, there's a video few before this one. It's called What's My Drag? Gives you a little bit of an insight into how to find a drag factor that's suitable for you as a person. Everybody's slightly different. So starting to push the length. Feeling the swing. Yeah, nice pressure, smooth. All the way through the drive. Some nice long arms hanging. Listen to the machine. One smooth drive. Feel the acceleration of the flywheel. Then also that deceleration once the body has come through and the arms are drawing. Yeah, nice and tall.
Yeah, feel that hang under the armpits. Change in direction. Feel the momentum. Once we let the hands away, the chain is going to pull us back to the front. Just flow with it. Nice elastic stretch on the way forward. Good. Legs driving the body. Hands hanging out front, sort of pushing away from them. Feeling that connected hang. Good push. Good drive. Feeling on the feet. Both feet. Feel the swing. Long drive. Nice and loose. Continuous motion. Good patience. Full intensity. Yeah. Maintain that rhythm. Working the good zone. Yeah, down to the line. Yeah, good. So, nice rhythm. Hopefully you have a little bit more intensity on that than you would if we were doing that for a long period of time. Still feeling within ourselves. And now we just regather regather, refocus, have a think about it, where your points you felt you were doing well. That's another part of having that. That's the short break. It's going, I was really focusing on my hang, or I was really focusing on the front, but it started slipping towards the end. So, right, starting to firm again. And into 22. Now, it's just moving a bit quicker. Feeling the hang. Feel the push. Push swing. So the drive speed's a bit quicker. Hands are a bit faster. Bringing the body over as we come forward. So working a bit harder, also keeping the relaxation controlled. Momentum. Smooth. Good press and swings. Long arms. Around the front. Sitting tall. Holding that speed. Making it easy. Feel the core. Momentum. Feel the length. More time through the drive. Breathing. Good focus. Listening. Feeling. Good. Perpetual motion. Feel the acceleration. Loose feet, fingers. Rhythm. Around the front. Hang. Good carry. Loose. Good. It's another good burst of intensity on that one. Working in a pretty good zone. So now we've just got 10 minutes left. It'll be probably a bit difficult. This first 4 minutes we'll have to focus because you might feel like you're having to hold it back on the recovery. So maybe a bit more patience, then let it come one forward. And then shouldn't be too bad going to that 22, last 2 minutes. Just once again, just freeing it up. Don't want to work too hard, but that'll be dependent on how you're feeling, the intensity that you've given so far. So, right, 4 minutes at 20. Are we ready? This one. Now. So we can focus on length. Long drive. Swing. Might be tempted to sit back further. That's okay. Just keep the core engaged. To help the rebound back over that way. Good. Good numbers. Good long carry. Hands coming to us. Onto the feet. Feel that connection. The hands, the feet and the seat. All working together. Good. Good hang. Now feel the intensity. Good zone. Work, rest. Switch off. Right, coming to the change. Here we go. Now, a bit more speed. Pendulum. Feel the lats, the hand, good rhythm, guys. Smooth drive. Good push. Rhythm. Flow. Smooth drive. Good. Holding the pressure. Swing. Accelerate. off the legs. Make sure it doesn't get heavy. Yeah, keep focus. Good. With freedom. Up to 24. Now, so just tapping it along. Good. Flow around. Legs, body. Smooth draw. Push. Smooth. Tall. All the way. Nice. Good workout, guys. Really started to push that 10 minutes. I felt quite strong in that 20 and the 22. Probably maybe a bit too hard, but I was starting to get pretty puffed towards the end. But no, it's good. Really good. So, we've just done 36 minutes of work there. Quite easy to tap it over. Yep, save it to my OOG data. Just real simple, something that just breaks it up. I recommend just doing interval stuff like that, quite a lot. Sorry, it's a couple of messages up on the screen from OOG data. It is tough. It is tough and can get monotonous, if you're ticking that down. And it's as I've said before, if you need to do fitness, get an iPad, get a mount, buddy. Put your laptop next to the machine, sit in front of a TV, put your headphones on. There's a lot of stuff out there you can use these days, or turn the music up, whatever it might be, and truck along. Put stuff on TV. It might be bloody athletics or swimming or whatever else you're into. Put up some golf, and just, it's in the background, it's going, and you can just tick away at some time by doing it. Or else, just set up things like that. If you wanted to do 40 minutes, just set up 4 10-minute pieces. 30 seconds in between or a minute. Enough for a quick drink, wipe the handles, whatever. Not going to let the heart rate come down. That's really the key for that aerobic sessions, is to keep it ticking over and not really let it fade too much. Not let the heart rate come down, because you're wanting to keep it up for as long as we possibly can in our different working zones. That's how you get the benefit from fitness. And the more we do in the U1 area and the anaerobic threshold, which is our max piece stuff, we just start pushing all of these out, so we'll be, hopefully by now, we've done a couple, 2 or 3 weeks of work. You might now look at it and go, well, what I was doing at 20 rate 2 weeks ago, now I'm doing a split better. I'm doing 10, 15 watts better. You'll see good increments changes initially, and then it will start to taper out because it's an exponential scale, obviously. So you'll only see small gains as you get later on and later on. But when we're looking in 3-month chunks, 6-month chunks, 1-year chunks, you'll be able to see what you were doing then, what you're doing now, and see quite a big difference. But as the time goes on, you might not see a huge amount of change day to day or week to week, but over time you'll notice it massively. You'll notice that you were comfortable for 40 minutes, not just 20 or 25. All these different things will just slowly add up. So good session, good ticking it over. It's nearly 11:30 here now. Not enough time in the day. So I hope you enjoyed that. Keep feedback coming. It's great. I'll answer whatever questions I can do. We'll keep trucking on. We'll do some pieces and stuff tomorrow, working up to this 10K. This 1K. 10K would be slightly different. Awesome. Right, great work, guys. All the best.